favor, hit the like button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button. This is Left Side of the Brain, and you are now in tune to the United Souls Network. Yes, I know it's been a minute, Jax, but been going through some personal issues. I'm actually leaving the medical facility now. Nothing physical, but it's mental. So Jax, I'm going to admit myself, I've been going through some episodes. So Jax, just keep me in mind. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's a lot, man. See, when you got this type of information, people don't understand. The world will deem you crazy. People, a lot, man. And I've been going through it. But I'm strong. That's the thing. I'm strong. And no matter what, I'll be able to get through it. So just keep me in your mind, keep me in your meditations. But yeah, what I want to talk about, since we on this issue of going through mental things, by the way, I was admitted. I'm just actually walking out of the place now. So yeah, it's been tough, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But one thing that all of this showed me is there is only really one thing that you actually possess and have ownership of in this life. And that one thing is your thoughts. That's the only thing that you have. That's the only thing that you can control. And that's the only thing that if you lose control of, you have lost yourself. That's it. I've realized you can have houses, money in the bank, clothing, accessories, none of that stuff matters. You can have girlfriends and you can have a social life, but none of that matters if you don't possess what's up here. That's the only thing you have control of. Your thoughts from day to day. It's a battle. And I'm a living testimony. It's a battle, Jax. What do I always say? The secret wars. The secret wars. What you don't see is what they don't report on the news. But that's where everything is taking place. And I know some of you, you go through personal battles just like myself. We only human. At the end of the day, we just human beings. And I've realized, man, you have to adapt to every situation and circumstance. You have to adapt. And everything you go through, it should make you stronger. You have to adapt. And not only that, everything you go through is like a journal. So when you go through that situation again, you can go back in your mind and remember how you overcame the obstacle last time. I know on this channel, we always talk about other people and HPBs and us versus them. But sometimes we have to look at the man in the mirror. Because each and every one of us, we have struggles. And you know where the struggles come from. The outer HPB realm. Like myself, personally, borderline went insane. But you know what? You know what I thought about? You won't believe it. I thought about this channel. I said to myself, I was like, Something said, you left side of the brain. You left side of the brain. And that's what brought me back to ground zero. Something said, you left side of the brain. You got to stay strong. And you know what I said to that voice? I said, you're right. You're absolutely right. So if I can go through things and struggles and hardships, so can you. But this channel, and I never thought I would be saying this very channel saved me from what I was going through. I was saying to myself, you the one that gave all them lessons to people. You the one that taught people about the HPB realm. You the one that broke it down and categorized it. You. And I stood like in the bathroom, like just looking at myself in the mirror, like, you're right. You are absolutely right. I confounded myself. Isn't that something? And that's where, this revelation came from. The only thing that you possess is your thoughts. That's it. That's really the only thing that you own. So what does that mean? How does that relate to you far as your value? Well, basically it's like this. You can be rich in mind, or you can be poor in mind. That's what it boils down to. That's how I rate myself. Every day, I analyze what I've been thinking about. I analyze my self-view of myself. And the way I feel about myself is a reflection of what's taking place up here. You ever looked at yourself in the mirror and you wasn't feeling so good that day? And when you look at yourself, even your image, you don't look beautiful. But when you're feeling in control of your mind and you don't have someone else controlling your emotions, and when you look at yourself in the mirror, don't you look better? You look 1,000 times better. You feel better. And that's the level I want to stay at, in control of this. Because this controls this. Your mind controls the rest of you. How you feel is going to transfer to your body. And I gave myself a tip. I said, I got to get back doing my therapy. This is my therapy right here. These videos, this is my therapy. And you guys, my life has been like an open book to a lot of you. I don't get a lot of credit for it. I don't sit around and ask people for money, and I don't try to use my channel for popularity. I don't even show my face. That's how personal and intimate this channel is. And you guys have seen me throughout the years. You've seen my ups, my downs. I tell you everything. I'm an open book. And I'm telling you now, this, throughout the years, has been my therapy. And I know for some of you, you can let me know in the comments section, have this channel help you? Just let me know. I love to read the comments. I love when people leave positive messages. I love when you guys inspire me. I love to read stuff you have to say. It's not all about me. I like to read what you have to say sometimes. This ain't one of those channels like that Nature Boy who's now doing life in prison. It's not like that. Remember, and that's kind of funny, kind of getting off subject. Have you guys heard the latest on that guy? I think I'm going to do a video on that. You know what? We might do a live stream on that. Let me know in the comment section. You want me to do a video on it or a live stream? But that guy, remember Remember me and him, we went, remember I had went head to head with him? Remember that video? It's somewhere on the channel. You'll have to look it up. But I remember talking to that dude, and I knew it was just a matter of time that they was gonna lock his ass up. And it finally happened. I knew it. I knew it. And that's why on this channel, I never tried to turn this into no cult. I always kept this as a personal option for people. And I left everybody to their own will. I just give the information, and I say we unite in the invisible realm, and I know you through the information. I always kept it at that level. Because once you start trying to religiousize this thing, that's when it falls apart. That's when people start accusing you of sleeping with all the women and, you know, stealing people money. Nah, they'll never be able to say that about me. Never. Never. Because I don't want to be nobody's leader. I look at myself like a leader. Don't get me wrong. I look at myself as the leader of the Jaguar Nation. But at the same time, you are a leader as well. That's how I look at it. I do this from the heart, people. And this is my therapy. You know, this is the only time I can really talk how I really want to talk. And I know for some of you, this is the only time you really hear real information. All day we go to work, we come home, we're dealing with HPBs. This right here is a relief. It lets you know that there is somebody on this planet left who still knows what time it is. And by you viewing and leaving the comments, that lets me know it's still some people left whose eyes are open. It's still some people left. I'm telling y'all, man, don't take your thoughts for granted. And I'm going to leave with this, don't allow your mind to be a garbage can. Don't just sit around and watch junk on the internet, a bunch of foolishness. Your mental space is sacred. Because sometimes you can come across some negative information and it'll labor upon you. You know? And that's why it's good to practice isolation. Learn how to isolate yourself. Learn how to be at peace being alone. Remember that video I did a long time ago, probably a year ago or something, probably 2 years ago. I said, make loneliness be your friend. And you will find out that lonely is a personality in itself. It's that other side of you that you haven't tapped into. And then once you start practicing being alone, you'll realize it's not that bad as people try to make it out to be. Because remember I said that time, the natural state of existence is isolation. That's the natural state of existence. Isolation. That's right. Isolation is the natural state of existence. Don't quit, Jags. Stay strong. Keep your head up. And by the way, other than that, I got a special surprise for you guys. I just finished a children's book. I'm gonna let you guys know about it. I'm gonna post it up for sale. I know you're like, Left Side, forget that children's book. What about the HPB book? It's coming, y'all. Please, it's coming. I know I've been saying that. I'm still working on it. See, the thing with that book, I don't want to rush it. That's my lifetime goal. I was thinking about that today. I was making my bed and I was saying to myself, The last thing I want to leave on this planet, and this video is getting kind of longer than I wanted it to. I said, the last thing I want to leave is a manual showing people what this is all about. Almost like the Bible, but a Bible that breaks down the HPB realm. I said that to myself. I said, when I do that, I would have accomplished my life's purpose. That book. Because everything else, they're going to take away from you. And that book, like I said, those are my thoughts. That's the only thing I really possess anyway. And I want to put this, what's inside of here, on paper and give it to you. But in the meantime, you know, I came up with this little children's story. It's illustrated, you know, very nice, looks professional. So I'm going to let you guys know about that. But in the meantime, let me know what y'all think about this video. And, you know, leave me some words of encouragement. Like I said, I'm going through some things. And until we do it again, and let me know about that Nature Boy video. Like, y'all want to do a live stream, or y'all want to do, you just want me to drop a video on it. Y'all let me know. And with that, this is Left Side of the Brain signing out. Y'all know how we do it, how we say it. HPB's down, Jaguars up. And this is Left Side of the Brain signing out.